G'day everyone, welcome back to Griffin, Indiana. We're in the second half of October. We've got plenty happening. Last time you recall we finished harvesting field over there, and today I'm just starting to plough the field or the half of the meadow that we mowed in the first episode. I'm keen to create an arable field here. I think we need the extra crop. I haven't decided what to plant in it as yet. I'm thinking perhaps barley or wheat, although we might have missed the planting window for that. And I'm also hoping that we can get the perimeter of this field marked out, and then, without taking too much risk, let course play finish it off. So while we take care of the two baling contracts that we started last time, we've got some rain coming in the middle of the day that might interrupt that. And also I'd like to get started cutting this half of the field. You can see I've marked out a ring around that, just so that we've got a course to mow that half of the field as well. So plenty to do along the way. We do need to run down the store and pick up a trailer. You'll recall I mentioned that I filled up the fermenting silo, and our forage wagon's still got 40-odd thousand litres of grass in it, and I don't think there's enough space in the fermenting silo to add that, so I need a trailer to be able to take some silage out and take that down and sell it. And you know, we could really use the income. So there's quite a few different chores to do. We've still got the grass to bale around the main, the hay to bale around the main house that we cut last month as well. So I want to get that done before the weather changes. Luckily, I think our animals are all in good shape. So we'll just finish cutting out the edge of this field, and then sort of see what the next job in the chain should be. I think we need to go up to where we're baling that, doing those contracts, and make sure that that's all able to progress. So busy times, busy times. At some point I also need to widen that gateway so that we can get in and out of here a little more easily. So there's our field. Yes, we do want to do that. Now we want to step out of there so that when we have a look over here, we can select our field. Let's call it Meadow West. So that's all set up. Now, if we create a job, and I haven't done this before, so that's always a dangerous thing to try. Let's get back in our tractor And we create a job. Field is here. Target position is here. The work width, that feels narrow. How wide is this tool? We'll go and check in a second. I want to do 3 headlands, I think, and I want to start in the center. Let's generate the course. Okay, now let's have a look at this piece of equipment. 6 meters is more like 20 feet, if I'm not mistaken. It's quite frustrating if you've got it in metric, it won't do the conversion for you, but I'm pretty confident that just under 6 meters is just under 20 feet. So let's go back to here and have a look at our open the course generator. I think you should be. Let's try 19.7. That looks a bit better. So if we start you, what are you going to do? My rationale for starting on the inside the field is that I can keep an eye on it, and hopefully it won't run outside the boundary that I've marked, and I can come back and do the final headland myself, just to reduce the likelihood that I create fields all over the place in this meadow. But that's looking pretty promising, so we'll let that guy continue while we run across. We can actually run over to where the John Deere is over here, our mower, and get our mower going on the mowing course. Okay, so east single mower, that's job. Field position is here. Target position is here. First waypoint. And you look like you were going where exactly? I thought it does the little pirouette just at the start of a course that I thought it was already lined up to do, so that's okay. Roughly tracing out field I already cut, so we'll leave that one going as well. And I'll see you up. Well, actually, no. Yes, I'll see you up in the baling field. Let's go and have a look how our baling contracts are going. Rightio, so this is the field that we were baling the other night. And just got a little bit too dark and too many mistakes were being made So we needed to take a bit of a break. We've got a lot of silage bales already created on this field, so we shouldn't have any difficulty getting this contract finished. And we've got a lot of little spots where we weren't paying enough attention and just weren't thinking about or listening to when the alarm went on the baler as it prepared to eject a bale, just like that. So a couple of minutes should see this field pretty much sorted, and then we can have a look at what's required to tear up the field next door, which I think we started the mower on. But yeah, there's only a couple of strips. There's maybe 2 or 3 more bales to get here. I've been giving that fermenting silo a bit more thought. In particular, you know, it's obviously to process grass into silage, it's slower than we need for the size fields and the amount of grass that we can generate, but also just overall storage. You know, less than half of that meadow with straight meadow grass filled it to capacity at 200,000 litres, and you know, if we were to plant a full field of, you know, high yielding grass, we'd probably get substantially more, well, up towards 500,000 from that meadow. So kind of thinking on a couple of scores, the fermenting silo's not going to work. And so our banker's been making some inquiries, and there's certainly a range of different options to put in. I'm keen to have a separate storage capability for grass and hay and silage. Oh, and the other thing with that fermenting silo is if you put hay into it, you can't get the hay back out. And so I've been wondering if, in fact, maybe we could just go for some sort of facility that might have a dryer attached, as well as creating the silage, and allow us to remove hay and silage. So I found something that looks interesting, and been using the contacts. As it turns out, a heavy engineering company's set up in town, and the company that supplies the silo has a couple of things that they're keen to get a customer in the area, and one thing and another. And whilst our banker mightn't be the best farmer, he's not a bad wheeler and dealer, and he's got a fair old network. So the deal that's being proposed is that the construction company will come in and take the existing facility as is, including the 180 odd thousand litres of grass that's in it. That's part of their payment for their trouble, and we'll get a new facility, and they'll get all of the work done. And I'm hoping that the overall cost will come out, you know, with only a small amount, if any, of changeover cost. The thing is, it will take a month or two to occur, so we'll just have to see how that plays out. It's not going to start today. I'm hoping that it'll sort of occur in November, December, but it means we definitely want to get the silage that's been produced out of there today, and just about full on this bale, I think, and then turn it off, and then they can come in and get started. So that's firming as the plan, and we'll kind of see where that leads us. I'm hoping, I mean, we've got 100,000 litres of corn sitting there. I'm hoping we don't have to sell any of that, and it looks like we're not going to get this last bale off here. It's always frustrating when you're chasing. Maybe we will. When you're tracing dregs around the field, especially when it's your own error that's created them. What are we doing here? We push that bale off that little strip there. Not entirely. Always intrigues me how a round bale will roll when you don't want it to, but when you try and nudge it with the tractor, the tractor somehow wants to drive over it rather than move it along. I've got no idea how it is in real life. I suspect you don't run into too many of these because it would tear the wrapping. So, okay, so that's that job done for the minute. Now we don't need to wrap any more bales up here. We do need, where is it? There is the trailer. So let's do a couple of things here. Let's go across to the other field and see. This is field 32, field 33. Where did the mowing get up to? Let's take you off the front. Now, did we have a course set up on this field? I cannot remember. There's the mower. It's hiding down the other end of the field. I'm guessing yes. And we did. So if we go and save his course. This is going to be field 32 mow. Yeah. Now, you need a job. It's actually field 33, Mo, isn't it? Never mind. We'll fix that afterwards. Great job. This field is here. Course. Why didn't that load? Load course, activate. That's better. So now we can create a job for you on that like so. Start job. And then while you're going, we'll run up here to the mower and get it out of the way. So let's just get those midges of grass sorted. Why are you not? It's better. Let's get out of the way before our header runs across. And there's the rain. So I'm getting this thing from a realism standpoint. We should stop the tedding for now. I just will finish this last little bit of grass. And then we can go and take a load of bales down to the sell point for the other field. Let's go and stop the man here. So we'll pause you for now and then run across here to the change tractors, put it on the trailer and load up. Let's leave this baler here. So we can run around and grab a full load. could leave courseplay to fill the trailer, but given that it's raining and the fact for some reason find it quite cathartic to pick bales up, it sort of feels like we've achieved something. Even if they do look like big marshmallows in the field. It's going to be just on the edge. It doesn't take long to load this trailer at all. Probably should go and stop our other mower also on our meadow. Jump over and do that. A simulated phone call to get the driver to take care of that. So we can turn you off and just stop you there. And now we were back here, into vehicle. As good as a radio call. So where we are, we're at 19. The ploughing can continue. These three here will do. Now this contract is for field 32, and field 32's contract is going to Larson's Livestock. So we know where that is. Interesting house sitting up here on the top. I understand from a bit of local rumour that it was a I'm not sure it was the husband or the wife constructed it with, but one of them was of European origin, so that's kind of why the European flavour. And then the idea was when they saw the land, they thought it would be a beautiful place to put a vineyard. But so far, nobody's got round to putting the grapes down. So it's looks good. Obviously, the oil is pumping today. Oh, now, just up here on the right, I mentioned just before, so this outfit engineering firm that will be involved in taking care of our fermenting silos set up shop here. So they look like pretty good. They haven't been here very long. So got a good mix of gear, and so I'm hoping that they should be able to progress our silo quite quickly. Okie dokie. We can duck down the back road. There's less traffic than the one through town. I'm still feeling good that we returned the harvester. First of all, if we'd kept it, we would have paid for it. I haven't seen any additional harvest contracts, and of course this rain would really have got in the way. So let's see how we go here. Just back that around the corner. And unload you into the sell point. Whoa, so 24 bales was 90% of the contract. So I'm tipping another 3, maybe 4 bales will get that job done. I think while we're close, we'll run over here and organise a trailer for the silage. And then we can get a vehicle to come down and pick it up. So we've actually got just on 20,000 litres of silage. So if we have a look in the store, a wine trailer and a mother bin, nothing useful. So a little half pipe is too small. What have we got over here? A little bit dearer than I wanted to spend. What's this guy? 36,000 for 18. 18 to 25 in the Anna Burger. It's in the Grim. 19 in the Little Grimmy. What are these guys? 10 tons. What's this? Marshall Mezzo. Hard to go past this guy, isn't it? Grain body. Silage body. Silage body. 22. I reckon that's about our speed. That'll do longer term duty actually as just a silage trailer, won't it? 18,000. So I think we'll see how that works out, but we might lease one of those. We'll put reflectors on. The colour is horrid enough to do the job. So let's lease one of those. $1,000, $200 a day. So I think that will do fine. So if we zoom around here, and we can send you back up to the for field 32. So create a job to go to here. And then we can go back and get our truck. And go down and get that silage trailer sorted out. I haven't got the width quite right on that plow, have I? Because it seems to have managed to have left a few stripes in the field, which is kind of interesting. But the job is substantially done, which is terrific. In fact, it's well enough done that if we were really well organised this afternoon, we might be able to get a crop in it. So I'll see you back up at the farm. So our tractor driver up stumps and left me the 6 stripes. That's probably my own fault for getting the width wrong on this plow. But it shouldn't take more than a minute to get this job completed. And then I think we stand a really good chance of getting some grain in by the end of the day. So let's just have a quick look. So our planting calendar. Well, if we want wheat, we've got into November to get it into the ground. If we want barley, I'm inclined. What are the sale prices like? So wheat, best price in the 700 range. Barley, well, so they're similar. Not an enormous difference. And then, of course, so I think we might go with barley purely because planting now will get the crop out of the ground earlier, and depending on what we're trying to do at the time, that will give us more options. So think that'll be the ticket. How did I miss that? Obviously takes longer to lower this with the hydraulics than I expected. But there we go. So I'll just whip through this and I'll see you down at the shop to grab a cedar. So potentially a change of plan. As much as I'd like to get barley in, when I'm looking at the time, it's coming up 3 o'clock. And by the time we do the trip down to the shop, we're also getting low on funds. So we need to finish cleaning that baling contract off the field with the silage bales. The other one we can hang on over until next time. We also need to sell the silage. So all in all, I think by the time we got back with the cedar and some seeds and started, we'd be all out of time. So what I'm thinking is we'll take the silage down and get that sorted out. In fact, we'll do that right now. I've put it in the trailer, so we're good to go there. And then we can go and get the bales loaded up and drop off the number we need to complete that contract. And that will pretty much, I think, finish us up for the day. So it's been another good one. There's plenty going on. It's nice to own some land, even if we are learning things as we go along. It's coming together nicely so far, and if over the next little while we can sort out that fermenting silo, I think we're going to be in really good shape. So that's all very good. We'll just duck down here. some money back in the coffer. Oh, that's really interesting. Well, that was completely unexpected. So what just happened there was that the loose silage from our silo completed the contract, and then the excess sold. So given we wanted some cash, that's fine, but it also means we've got a whole bunch of silage bales back up on that field. At least now we can potentially just take them across to our place, because all the silage bales left there belong to us. So we might do that. We'll leave this here for the present and go and sort out the silage. So I'm thinking that given all I'm going to do is pick these up and take them back to our farm, there'll probably be a couple left over that I'll just put to the side of the field. But so much for having 5 to 10 spare. We've ended up with at least a trailer load, which is sort of 24. Now, okay, we used a couple of thousand litres of our own silage, but that's really only equates to 1 or 2 bales. So we've done very well off this field. Oh, we will get them all on. $18, and there are 4 more, so 22. $23. So there we are. So I'm just going to head back to our farm. I may... Well, that's pretty much it. I'm going to take these back up to our farm because these ones belong to us. And 23 bales is a nice little yield. I can't cancel the contract at this point because we'll lose the tractor and the trailer. But another 13 odd thousand plus a full trailer worth of bales, I'm very, very happy with that. So that should help us be able to afford a decent seeder. And something that potentially will be good enough that then next month we could even reseed the meadow on the other side. So So the eastern meadow that's been cut at the minute. So that's a good thing. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We've got lots happening. With any luck, we should be able to start the engineering of our new fermenting facility next time, and look forward to seeing you. Thanks for watching. See ya.